My name is Bill Mwangi. Have you heard about scam? So the term scam generally refers to someone who is using an internet or a software to fraud or take advantage of a victim in order to steal their credential or for financial gain. So number one, how to protect yourself from scammers. Don't use public Wi-Fi. Please, if you're not sure of the owner of the Wi-Fi, if you don't know the owner of the Wi-Fi, please don't use that Wi-Fi. So just make sure you have used a VPN on a public Wi-Fi to be safe. So number two, do not reuse password and password formula that are easy to hack, like website plus date of birth, like Facebook then you write date of birth. That is very easy to cram. Mtu anaweza enda kwa Facebook account yako anaangalia date of birth, anakuja anaandika like Twitter, like you write Twitter then you write date of birth, as in password. DIY advices. So use a safe secure password manager. So you can try free password generator, which gives you a crazy impossible to hack or memorize password, like I'll put here example of a password. I'll just put here. So don't skip two factors authentication. Use two factors authentication anytime a website or an app offers it. Yet it involves a couple of extra steps, but the purpose of it is to protect you if someone is tries to access your account from a device or a website that your device does not recognize. There is no brainer for any financial account, and we recommend it for use email or any services that you are payment info to. Do not fight on social media. Time and time again, research shows that social media make us depressed, angry, and isolated. During the pandemic, we believed social media will bring us together, but really we got sucked into scrolling through endless, timeless comments and arguments. So plus you might lose your account. So most of the people that have fight through social media, they have lost their account. So DIY advice about don't fighting on the social media. If you can't break up with Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or whatever channel monopolizes your time or inside the scrappers in you, use common sense, please. Do not post anything that you will not want your grandmother to see it. So if you could come back and hunt for a job, look somewhere else. The same goes with do not post sensitive photos online. Speaking of not posting anything that could haunt you later, we are talking about things that may seem innocent, like photo of your kids and grandkids. So the thing is, do not post your photo of your grandkids. Like some kids are being open the social media accounts, they are exposed to the whole world. So there's a whole conversation on the internet about whatever or not parents should post photos of their kids online and share them publicly. In 20 years, will your children thank you for sharing their private lives with the world? One woman even sued her mother and won after she refused to take down photo of her grandchildren. Change your privacy setting on Facebook, Twitter, and Google. So only your closest contact can see your picture. If you have kids at home, don't share full names or specific location. Share only with people you actually know. Check with other parents before sharing their photo of their kids, and wipe out data from photos. Do not post vacation photos or updates while you're gone. Most of us are staying close to home this summer, but if you do venture out of the road trip or even just a day away, think twice before you post. It's so tempting to share moment updates and pictures. While you are on a vacation, think of this as public announcement that says, I'm out of town, my house is empty, come and steal my luggages, my TV, my computers, my seats, everything. Note that not everyone in your contact list or friend list is your friend. Do not diagnose yourself online or a website. Even Google, hiyo time yenye unaonanga mtu anaenda online unaandika your headaches, let's say you have a persistent cough. When you search online, you diagnose yourself with pneumonia, tuberculosis, lung cancer, heart disease, acid reflux, chronic bronchitis, and so much more. After all those conditions share similar symptoms, you are freaked out. Sites like WebMD, Mayo Clinic, and Cleveland Clinic are packed full of good, reliable information, but that does not mean that you should replace website with your doctor. Just please, guys, go to the clinic. It's even more dangerous to use YouTube to look for medical information. Looking medical information online is very dangerous. Just look how conspiracy theory videos can dominate political searches on YouTube. Health misinformation can climb on top of your recommendation videos and searches. Leave the diagnostic to medical professionals. Do not drunk shop online. Have you ever fired up a browser after a glass of wine or two? Apparently, drunk shopping is a $1 billion industry on Amazon. 2019 survey showed 79% of alcohol consumers have made at least one drunk purchase. Clothes and shoes are most common drunk purchases. Advice I'll give is set up a spending alert with your bank. Most bank will allow you to set up amount. If you go over the amount, they text you or email you. That way, when you sober up in a few hours and check your message, you will have time to cancel your order as a bonus. If someone get hold of your credit bank or bank card, makes purchases, will get an alert if they go over your limit. Do not take quizzes online, especially on Facebook. If you logged into a website and take one of the tempting quizzes like which friend character is your soulmate, you're potentially handling your personal information about you. So if Facebook account, email, passwords, names, all your information, they are being taken when you take that quizzes. So you are helping website to create a profile about you, so they can sell your information and target you with an advertisement. And some quiz sites are downright sketchy. You never know who is watching or what type or what could happen when you hit submit. DIY advice. Aside from obvious, don't take Facebook quizzes. There are steps you can take to disable. Please disable that party's apps access to your personal information. Kindly subscribe and share it with friends. I'll be so much happy. So like, share, and subscribe.